Hey cool kids, Joe Blitz here with more Pokémon TCG. Get on it. Right, so this video is again slightly different. I'm going to show off and have a look at some of the very old promo cards I've got. By very old, I mean like 1996, 1998. I think it was 1998. Anyway, well, I've been collecting Pokemon cards for I'm pretty sure about 20 years, which makes me feel really old. But so yeah, I just wanted to show off some old promos for some of the younger generation who might not know or have ever seen some of these. So first up, it's not really a promo card, but this actually, I'm quite sure it came with the base set original themed deck. But anyway, it's Master the Game Pokemon. So it's like a Pokemon League card. Yeah, it actually tells you. I used to live in England, so that's why it has a UK phone number on it. But yeah, when I was in England, we actually had a Pokemon League which come to the local shopping centre, which was awesome. So I went there and managed to get a whole heap of promo cards and cards like this. So it's not really much. It's just a little bit of information telling you about your Pokemon League. And as I said, there's a number, so you could have. I doubt that number still works. I don't know. Give it a try. You'll be paying quite a hefty overseas call, but I wouldn't recommend it. Don't do that. But yeah, so I got that. That's pretty cool. Now, so I remember going to the cinema to see the original Pokemon movie, the one with Mewtwo, and he was all like, "I'm the bad." Mewtwo was meant to be the bad guy. But anyway, so first off, because we have a Pikachu, and you can tell it's from the first movie because it says it blatantly right there, and you know it's a promo because it has a little promo star right there. So obviously, these are old cards, so their HP and attacks are quite dismal compared to ones nowadays, but they're pretty cool looking. I do enjoy the look of that one, I must admit. It is not a bad card. Like, I can't say I've ever played with him, but he's pretty cool. So yeah, old Rigidage Pikachu. Next up, we have an Electabuzz. Electabuzz. You can tell he's old. Look how much HP he's got. 60. 60, that is... I've seen like a bloody Starly with more than health than that. But yeah, so he's pretty cool. Really cool. This, I remember when I lined up to get into the movies to see the original Pokemon movie, the clerk who I handed my ticket to handed me this in return. A Dragonite. I do not have very many Dragonites, but how cool does he look? He's got a little satchel because his Pokemon power, not ability, Pokemon power. That's like one of the original Pokemon powers as well. Like, there was not too many before the movie came out, and the base set, or in Fossil, or in Jungle, or in Rocket, or maybe Rocket, but not Jungle and Fossil, I'm pretty sure. I've been wrong before. But anyway, look at him. I love the cartoony artwork on it. It's just really cool. And then the star of the movie, Mewtwo. Mewtwo. Again, quite dismal health of 70. But his attack's alright for 40. And by alright, I mean for back in those standards, it was actually not too bad of a card. So that's Mewtwo. And now, so they're the ones I've got from the original movie. So these ones, I honestly can't tell you where they're from, not without looking it up. I'm not going to do that right now. But we have another Mewtwo, a different one this time. Same attacks, just different artwork. So I believe this is a promo released just after the movie, I think. And then again, we have another promo Pikachu. Pikachu! Look at him. First, what? Yeah, like computer generated picture. There's not like would have been pretty easy for them to do. Look, it doesn't look very well animated, but then again, pre-2000 technology was not the best. And now, I don't think I even own another one of these. A Mew. A Mew. He was so rare back in the day. So rare. You heard urban legends. Oh, have you got a Mew? Oh, I've seen one. Got a Mew? I remember having to give my friend my copy of Pokemon Blue on Game Boy, and he went to one of these Pokemon leagues, which that first card, this card, is from. Yeah, he went to the Pokemon League, and one of the, I don't think it was a developer or anything of the game, but a senior actually had Mew on a stick, and you actually all individually had to take your Game Boy and your game, and he'd trade it with you and trade your Mew. And I was lucky that my friend was willing to take my copy, and that's how I got a Mew, and that's how I got 151 Pokemon on the original Blue for the Game Boy. Unfortunately, my save got corrupted and I don't have it anymore, but I remember having him, and he had like Substitute, Psybeam, some really cool moves for what it was. And it's just novel, the fact that you've got a Mew and there's 150 Pokemon, but then you had 151. Alright, so next thing we have Zapdos, one of the legendary birds from Blue and Red, or Yellow, technically, as well. So yes, we have a promo Zapdos. Joining him, we have a promo Articuno. So they're pretty good. They only have one retreat cost. They all have very similar moves, the legendary birds, because you'll find out when I show you Moltres. So that's all three promo legendary birds. I'm very pleased with that. And they actually came with a little card, which looks like this. Little quiz card, actually. It says plug in. So it's like the things you see in the paper. Those little quizzes. It's very easy. The answers are all three legendary birds, but it took me so much restraint to not write on it. And then it's got little blurb, text blurb on the back of legendary birds. So again, these were given out at like Pokemon leagues back in the day, and yeah, they'd give you out and you'd fill them out, and supposedly, yes, it says on the thing, fill it out, and if you get it right, you'll win prizes, which I'm sure were just more of these sort of cards. Now, this guy isn't technically a promo, but I just wanted to show him off because back when I was a youngster, I got talked into buying Pokemon Neo pack. I was like, what's this Neo pack? Turns out they're Japanese cards. So we have the same cards. They're the exact same pictures, exact same attacks. They're just obviously in English for us. But these came out like earlier than the English ones did. So I was like, oh, I'll buy one of them, like novelty. And yeah, and I just wanted to put them in clear because they have a different back. Pocket Monsters, the actual proper name for them, not Pokemon, which is the abbreviation. Pocket Monsters. So I just wanted to show him off. Nice Japanese Togetic, shiny. Now, said there'd be a surprise at the end. So, lo and behold, Ancient Mew. Ancient Mew. He has never come out of this plastic. Ever. I put him in once. So, like, if you look closely, you can't even tell what his attacks are. And I got him in the day and age where the internet barely existed. I know that's hard to fathom for some of you, but yes. So he was very hard to figure out what his attacks are. I can tell you what his attacks are and what he is now because I went recently and looked him up. It wasn't too hard to do. So those they're 2 energy cost, 2 psychic energy. I can't tell you what the attack is without looking it up. I think it's probably like Psybeam or Psychic or something like that. It does 30 damage. He has 30 health. Up here, he has 30 health. This is actually the same symbol, the same triangle symbol. Those 2 stars are his retreat cost. The Psychic with a plus on it means he has a weakness to Psychic. Over here with a minus, he has no resistances to anything. So he's quite a weak Pokemon, but my word does he look cool. And it's not the front that just looks cool. How good is that? I wish all cards had a backing like that. When I show off my Pokemon collection, he's like my pièce de résistance. I actually have 2 of these. This one is pretty much mint. The other one is not as mint, but still good enough. And he also came with a little card, a little information card. Again, to go with the league, but my word, it took me so much restraint. Look, nothing's filled out. And it even had a little blurb on the back telling you where he came from and whatnot, but yeah, so you're supposed to fill this card out so you know what it is, but yeah, filling the card out would decrease the value heaps, I would have thought. I was already thinking about, when I was a kid, how much this stuff would be worth now, and yeah, I've seen a few Ancient Mews online, but I've never seen an Ancient Mew which comes with this. And if I have, you'd be hard pressed. Well, you might not be, but I'm sure as a kid, most people would have filled these out, thrown them away, got rid of it. It's not a proper card. Chuck it out, scribble on it, draw on it. Yeah, so I know it's only a text card, but I'm pretty happy that I've still got it. It's still, obviously I just took it out of the sleeve, so obviously it's not mint, but if I was to put him on the back of him, I wouldn't be able to show off the back of that. So, well, anyway, there's my old promos from back in the day. It's part of my old collection. Sat there gathering dust, but it's always nice to bring them out and have a look and relive some memories and, you know, just reminisce. But thank you for joining me today, guys. I really hope you appreciate it. I really hope you like the look of some of my old cards and enjoy my trip down memory lane. Thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a great day, guys. Have a good one.